in the first minute, and that's been a constant theme. Even in 3v3s, early goals. We've seen one in just about every single...
Tying this game up, which they can't now, then maybe they can really put themselves in a solid spot to win, because I do think, Stacks, that they have the advantage in the small. By Hyder had Juicy in a 1v1, and you see Juicy, he's got the boost, he turns off here to try to read Hyder on this play, and I feel like he could have... Disgusting! Stacks, look at this! Perfect pop off the ceiling, lands on the flip reset. What are you gonna do for Reese? Lose! GG! 3-1 Wolves. Definitely needed that goal. Good win here from Juicy. Parka wins the boost and then wins the next touch, and pretty much all you're right about that one. Tadpole couldn't recover, tried to find his way back. Gets credit, and just like that, Stacks, we're tied up.
Tadpole trying to get back to this. He took the best line he could, and all he could do...
Game one.
Well, Rezi determined to make sure that highlight play from earlier in the game doesn't go to waste. Right place, right time, defense caught out.
And giving up that touch. He had 73, but then you saw him land awkwardly on the sidewall, couldn't recover in a solid spot, get scored on. Away from him. This time, just not a clean catch. If you're gonna be aggressive in that corner, you better be clean with the mechs. And that was not clean from absolutely destroying Hyder right now in the opening minute.
So there's a catch-22 here, right? Get by on their 3v3 prowesses. Yes, Moxie adds another. There's no good
nasty
choice. That is sick. Either of the other formats.
That's why, with this kind of advantage...
This is an uphill climb.
Yeah. If Moxie wins this, and right now, I mean, it's been standard kickoffs each time for Hyder. Why are you turning up and challenging that ball with barely any boost? I think it's better. You see Moxie up there.
Watching a player that is at the top of their craft go to work. You see it constantly in individual sports, and you're seeing it right now
in Rocket League. Excellently done by Moxie, letting that one go in for Hyder.
Well, 7 is the best comeback that Johnny Boy has ever seen.
Are not able to get that block, rather. He had to go for that corner boost. Hyder pulling off on that initial touch, and then the little pop-up freezing Moxie initially. Moxie couldn't. They're going to be happy to move the 2v2 after this.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have... it's really telling that they're going to be happy to move to a format that in their last series to make it look respectable. But make no mistake about it, Moxie dominated the first couple of minutes, and that was all he needed. As Hyder scores one more for the road, 7-4, maybe 7-5, if they can get one off the kickoff here. That will send us to a third game. 2's on the horizon.
He sets it all up in front. Didn't get the cleanest catch on that air dribble. We saw him go off to the side, but it worked out. He got a poor touch out of Juicy and then chipped Parka just a little bit.
5 to go.
Blew right through Hyder in the neutral zone. You see him come up, and Rezi is up there as well. He's thinking at least a 50, right? Rezi's gonna get a touch, and Juicy has...
With only 18 seconds left, they've been caught out twice. Been a big change of pace here in this series. That wild shootout in game 1, and I have to imagine we have a 3v3 coming when this clock hits 0.
We absolutely do, and that's why this is so good for Juicers to win. Yep. You thought Wolves would have taken it, and that would have been big for them, because then Juicers, they would have went straight back to the 1v1. That means game 5 would have been open for a 3v3, which favors Wolves just a little bit. But we keep talking about how 3v3 needs to be where Wolves win the game, but they can't even hang on to the ball, and Juicers have the lead.
I was not expecting this out of Wolves. Oh, what a great three-point play. Over to the left. Wolves just watching this after that demo by Parka, hoping against all hope that when Juicy put it off the post, he wouldn't have the game 4.
Not over just yet. This is the follow-up. Was that Juicy that just went flung right off the ball to the... Moxie gets to rest on the bench because Juicers just clutched up in overtime. Rezi, unfortunate.